Hello, 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 and welcome to MahalaMonday. Wonderful to have you along with us on this Monday, and we hope you are just doing amazing. My name is Dougal, and as always, joined by Rhoda. Hello.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to MahalaMonday. And it's a very special Monday today because I'm super excited about it. So make sure you got your coffee, you've got your glass of wine, if you want your glass of wine, or your plate of food if you're actually just sitting there eating at the same time. Enjoy it.
I like how you always say wine. I think it is absolutely brilliant. It's an interactive show, of course, so we welcome your comments and your questions that you have, which is fantastic. But the first thing you got to do for us is please like, share, and subscribe. Very important. Please do that for us. Subscribe to the show because absolutely fabulous. I'm looking forward to this one as well because we've been talking about it for the whole week. We spoke about this last week as well. So, yeah, you definitely got to get in on the conversation here because tonight we're going to meet some family.
Oh, most definitely. Definitely. Family of Dougal. So, you know what? And this is the reason why I'm very excited because I kind of missed him when he was gone because you guys know that our show was kind of quiet beginning of the year. But you know why? Because some people is a celebrity now. You know, I can't walk outside with him anymore because now he just gets stopped. He gets talked to. I just cannot get to talk to Dougal these days. And there you go. It is Mince Jou Hare. Even though my friend doesn't have hair there, it's still about Mince Jou Hare. But you know what? Let's look at the short clip.
Certified hairdressing and nail technicians.
Vandag is 'n joyous dag. En ek kry my flat screen TV en jy in education.
So niks meer factory skofte vir julle nie.
Ons het bedank en ons gaan binnekort ons eie salon oopmaak.
Wat is 'n bietjie healthy competition tussen vriende?
Met die hoë pryse in die boedorp sal ons nooit 'n profit sien nie.
Daar's altyd Vincent se man cave.
Hallo, ek is Cindy.
Frieda,
Hier's kasplek vir my mind te change en nou praat jy van 'n intern.
Die lewe gaan alles so letting go.
lyk asof jy vasklou vir die life.
Julia,
Bertie?
dan sê Julia het my nuwe transformation gesien.
Ja, buddy. Ek dink ons almal kan dit sien.
Ek is hier om jou warm te vang.
Hoe die hel kyk jy nie vir my nie? Ek is VIP.
Wie dink jy die stand gewoon?
Well, catch me if you can.
Diego.
Vincent!
Vroumense doen niks sonder 'n rede nie.
Energy voel skielik af hier binne.
Die legendary haarkapper van Hexvallei.
Die devil herself.
Ek het net vir julle good luck kom sê vir die kompetisie.
Ewer skielik het jy iets om te bewys.
Dis tyd dat ons level up girl.
Is dit te ekstra?
Ons is gebore met ekstra.
Ek wil hê ons moet 'n sanction hê.
Newsflash, mami. Ons is dysfunctional.
Ons mens sit in jou bin.
So it is on Showmax, everybody. It is there, and today the 4th episode drops. So every Monday there will be an episode. So yeah, you definitely don't want to miss it. It is absolutely glorious. It is really wonderful.
I'm super excited to actually introduce exactly some of the people that's actually going to be on the show today. So you know what? Let's get this going, Dougal. So I firstly want to introduce you and invite you to meet firstly the creator, the writer, which is Shimmy Isaacs. So she's the creator writer. Then we got the co-writer, Tristram Atkins, and then Melissa de Vries, which is Frieda, my friend Frieda, and then Cole Wessels, which is Jared, Franca Kirby, which is Jodie, and Jodie is obviously Dougal's daughter in the movie. Then Keenan Addison, which is Diego, I love that character, and the one and only Dougal Peters as Vincent.
So yeah, hello guys. So nice to see everybody. How are you guys doing? Are you all right?
Let's go, bye.
Really good to see you. I forgot, like, yeah, I'm actually a cast member, but I'm also the presenter of the show alongside Rhoda, but it's just brilliant.
Today is both.
So I don't have to ask questions now.
It is so lovely having you guys on the show. Look here, I've been from the word go. I was super excited, and I know this is something that started basically 5 years ago, if I'm not mistaken.
6. Well, this year will be 6. Going into us.
Oh wow!
Right, yeah, I was actually reminded, Dougal, by Vickers.
There we go.
If you remember, was our very first commissioning editor on the pilot that we did for Cape Med back then.
Yeah.
Exactly. And I know basically when Dougal started chatting to us, he kept on saying, because we started the show more or less that time in COVID, and he kept on saying there might be a time, there might be a time. He never ever divulged what it was about, but he just kept on saying there's going to be a time, there's going to be a time. And that time happened this year, 2024. And I'm super proud of you guys, super proud.
Listen, let me just start off by saying well done, many congratulations. 4 episodes out.
Yes.
It has been truly well received. I mean, all of us have been flooded with positive comments and just wonderful support, which has been absolutely amazing. And of course, the world get to watch this on Showmax now, which is, in case you haven't subscribed to Showmax, please do that.
Please
as well.
do that.
And be sure to watch Mince Jou Hare, the first thing. But Shimmy, this all started with you. Before we meet, I know Tristan was on as well, which was one of the co-writers and the rest of the cast. This all started with you. You created this whole story.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it started with my mother. Because she's a hairdresser, and this is pretty much like a love letter and an homage to my mom.
Oh, wow.
Because this was my childhood, you know. And the irony is when I had to create Jodie, because we're actually 3 daughters. We're not one, we're 3 daughters. But budget only allowed for us to have 1 in the show.
Keep it real.
So, you know.
School fees are expensive.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Tristan. And so when we created Jodie, it was important to kind of put facets of all 3 of us in her. All 3 daughters, because again, you know, when you honoring your family, you try to honor them in the best way possible. And for instance, Vincent, the name, when I had to, because I, you know, for legal reasons, couldn't use my real dad's name. And my uncle, who was murdered when I was about 7 years old, his name was Vincent. He was my mom's twin brother. And so, you know, you honor your family in that way, and you honor your community. And so this was brewing in me, I think, since I was in my 20s, but I was really becoming Shimmy Isaacs, the comedian at that time. So I kind of was riding that wave, and I was writing a lot of my own productions and producing all of them, you know. And I think when it was time to do this show, I was strong spiritually, mentally, because it's not easy to look back at your life, you know, because my parents aren't together anymore. So having to kind of go through that, and the age that you see Jodie at was the last time my dad and my mom was actually together as a married couple.
Oh, wow.
But we had a beautiful life, and that for me is what I honor. Yes, life is never just great. But if you have to ask me what my childhood was like, it was great. It was amazing.
But Shimmy, listen, and let me, and I'm not saying this as a friend or anything, but you do honor the community, you do honor your mom, you honor us as a people, and especially as South Africans with the show. And I can now say that because I know what happens in the series, but I mean, even now with 4 episodes out, and I know a lot of people have watched it, it is definitely a celebration, because there is the sense, and somebody said this to me the other day as well. They said it looks like the kind of house you want to be in. Like you just want to pop around. Like even if you don't have an airport, but you're just gonna say hello.
Yeah.
Definitely.
And that's exactly what our household was like. And Dougal, you look exactly like my dad, you know, and you move like him, and you are as dry as him. I mean, last week, say from Diddy, kyk Diddy show. Yeah. It's like how you literally have that nuance. Like, and remember, my dad is a Noord-Kaper, and my mom is a Boer. So when you have those two, and that's what you and Melissa do so beautifully, and that's why you were so perfect for this role, because I never wanted you to change who you were, because this is the beauty to who we are. Only we understand that. And it was enough for me. I did not have to convince people to understand us. That was not the intention of the show. It was made for us, by us.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I think just listening to you there, one could so relate just watching the 4 episodes. You know what? You could actually relate to it. It really just hit home because it's something about us, something about our experience, about hair that mince. You're talking about hair that if you walk outside, please don't let your hair mince or get wet. We could relate to that because that's exactly the conversations we have at home, you know. Please don't watch your hair, you know. So
Well, generally, I don't have the mince
you don't have
problem.
the mince, definitely not to go.
You know,
Do you want to know the funny thing? And I'm going to stop talking afterwards. I was never really allowed in the salon. Because my other two, I'm a total tomboy. I wasn't allowed to do hair. I could be there, but I couldn't touch anything. Because the first time I was very excited when my mom, I can do this. I can do this, Mom. I can do this. And I had to wash someone's hair, and I almost drowned the poor woman.
Good.
And it's like somebody would come in. Verstaan jy, iemand sal miskien inkom en dan sal hulle sê, weet jy, ek is nou so lus vir 'n color, dan sal ek sê, kom relax, ons sokkie sommer.
It's called upselling, man. It's brilliant. Yeah, that's right. 100%.
Maar ons kan dit. So I was ultimately banned. And my revenge was to write a show.
There we go. Good one.
Listen, because we're going to talk to everybody. Now, obviously, I want to ask you this as well, but I want to get Tristram in here as well quickly before we talk to some of the cast members. So next to Shimmy, you'll see Keenan Addison there as well, who does Diego. Tristram, how's it? Are you there?
Yeah, I'm
there is. Listen, quickly, the creative process. And obviously you've, just so people know, I mean, alongside Shimmy, you've written many things on that we see on screen today. The creative process, and once you briefed on how to base characters in the storyline, how, with this story, once Shimmy told you how she wants it, how easy was it to fit it in?
I'm sorry.
Difficult
very
question.
easy because obviously you can see I've got loads of experience when it comes to working within this specific setting, you know. So I was the natural choice. No, sorry, ek het even die vraag vergeet.
No, in terms of, and that's the perfect answer. No, I'm asking, like, when you're going to put the story together, I mean, like, that whole creative process of, like, putting a story together, you know, just tell us that process quickly.
Well, I think it all started with buying into the premise. It's about a woman who has a dream and how she has to juggle between family and like the responsibilities that she has and the dream that she has. I think we've all been there. We've all tried to juggle a couple of balls, dropped some, tried to fix them, and in that there lies the comedy as well. So that's why we find the humor in those situations, and I think that's what many people could relate to, and what I could relate to as well. And then it's like with anything that you get involved with that you write, there's so much that you learn also along the way. I had hair at some point in my life, but there's just so much. It opens up a new world for you, you know. Like the what's that one style that I never knew it had a name. The jam roll.
Oh yeah, Swiss roll.
Yes, the Swiss roll.
Yes, jam roll. Yeah.
It was baie wat mense leer.
Yeah.
Ek like die jam roll.
Klinks as a donut.
Blueberry.
Yeah. But listen, we're gonna talk to the cast because as well, and there's so much for us to talk about. Now, obviously, Melissa de Vries, which a lot of the viewers will know, and there's a social media comment as well that we just want to quickly just touch base with that before we chat to Mel quickly, because Mel is just everywhere. Mel is everywhere. Danelle says, well done and congratulations on an amazing show, guys. Great story, awesome people. It makes one proud to see local talent doing locally produced shows. Absolutely brilliant. Hubert Paul says, local is lekker, well done. Dougal, your hairstyle is safe, thank you. Jou hare sal jy min sien. All right.
Hubert, a day without laughter is a day wasted.
Yeah.
So true.
So keep those comments coming. If you've got a question for any of the cast or any of the people on today, then definitely we'll pose it to them. So Melissa de Vries, she needs very little introduction because you switch on the TV, there she is. You listen to the radio, there she is. You read a book, there she is. A magazine, wherever, she's everywhere. She obviously plays the role of Frieda. Melissa?
Ai, nee, Jana. Dat gaan lekker. Nee, ik weet het nou niet. Ik wil niet aanchuimen, man. Ik probeer leren werken aan mezelf. Ik werk aan mezelf. Maar ja, dat was ook groot hier. Frieda te spelen, obviously, het was verschrikkelijk nerve-wracking. Want ik heb groot respect voor die art en groot respect voor Shimmy. You know, en trust hem in voor die creative process. Zodat daar was natuurlijk die nerves dat ik het, you want to do it right, but it was such a lovely experience to collaborate. Want het was collaborative, it was a collaboration. And the support was amazing op set. Ik ben Dougal, Jay is nogal alright man hoor. Jay kan een man spelen, ik zeg het voor jou. Ja.
But listen, Mel, you're talking about pressure. You're talking about pressure because we spoke about this. Shimmy, and actually, I want to let you in on this because we spoke about this behind your back. I want to tell you now.
No,
you started the conversation. You started it.
Vincent,
I'm talking out of the house here. But no, because Melissa said it now. Great respect for Shimmy who created this whole story and everything that we experienced. But also, I want to ask you, because there was that pressure. Because you were playing Shimmy's mom. Somebody that she knows her whole life. Do you know what I mean? And then you had to come into it. And we spoke about that because we now playing the parentals and how do we fit in with this? And we spoke to Shimmy about it, but when we spoke to her, it was like for little tidbits, stuff that we could take away. But I constantly had that little dodgy, like I was fearful, you know what I mean? Because you tried perfect, but then I speak to you, and you would share that sort of fears with me, and then you would the way you would just tackle the project and just like really breathe life into it. How difficult is it especially when you know the person, you're playing a real person?
Weet je wat was lekker van die proces? Nummer 1, ek sê aan mekaar, maar die skryfwerk was so maklik. Maar dit so goed geskryf was. Het dit so maklik op my tong geloop dat dit nie nodig was vir my om te erg te stres oor. En dan wil ek ook net sê, Shimmy het regtig in my geglo. Sy het regtig so in my geglo en omdat sy so in my geglo het, was dit maklik. Sy was saam met my elke step of the way, we would have calls and discussions about the character, and she fused my vibes, my personality with the Frieda character, So en ek kan verskriklik baie relate aan die Frieda want ek kom ook maar van 'n dinge waar mense nie gedink het ek gaan dit maak. Ek weet nie wat dit beteken different goed vir different mense. Ek het nou net actually gedink aan waar ek ook maar gesê was ek gaan dit nie maak en ek dit het my gevoel. En ek dink daai het vir Frieda gevoel. Die Frieda gevoel. Sy het net nie opgegee nie. Baie karaktereienskappe is dieselfde. Soos ek is ook loyaal, soos van Frieda loyaal, sy's hardwerkend, sy's goal-oriented. So dit was nie so moeilik hier, dit is maar net jy voel daai ding van dit is Shimmy se my. Ek respek dit goed, maar support was so amazing van Shimmy se kant. Was ek fearful. Sy's altyd sê Melissa jy het DJ. Sy kan dit doen, she really believed in not just me but all of us. And she was part of the whole journey dat dit soos werk gevoel het. En dit so maklik gevoel en ek is verskriklik dankbaar vir daai.
Absolutely brilliant. Listen, and let's talk to your daughter.
Franka.
Mel is jou kind.
Show die hoor nou, né?
Wag, Appel. Franca Kirby, ladies and gentlemen. She portrays Jodie. Hello, amazing you. How are you?
Goeienaand, my pa.
Oeh, daar kom je aan support je. En
Nou, weet je
Franka.
dat is kom.
Hoe sê jy my skies toch?
Ik zei inflatie is hoog. Work with a plan.
That's it.
How are you, Franca?
I'm very well. How are you?
No, we're good. We're good.
Good.
Listen, congratulations. You are absolutely brilliant, as everybody else. Well done. Really well done.
Thank you so much.
What a pleasure. Tell us about how was all of this for you?
Oh my word. It's a sentimental process. I always cherish this process from the beginning of my audition. Or let's say like from getting the contract, that's when I realized, oh my word, like this is gonna happen for me next year, to the readings with like when we met in Gardens. That was a beautiful process as well, those 2-3 days. But the shooting, it was intense, but it was so beautiful. I felt it was an out-of-body experience some days. I was like, wow, this is... Because if I take it like the first day when we did the readings, Roberta, for example, it's like, hello almal, ek onthou vir jou, ek onthou vir Mel, ons het al saam gewerk. En dan kyk sy vir my en sy's like, okay, ek ken nie vir jou nie, maar hello, So everything was new and I was just in this pool of like really experienced and amazing people. So I always cherish it. It was amazing.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
And when you look at the other actors, I mean, obviously, what you say, I think everybody will say that about everybody, because I believe exactly the same thing you said as well. It was amazing just to work with people like Mel, because there she is and Shimmy, because they were really, they would take you by the hand and guide you and offer you just amazing insights.
Yeah, Melissa was very affirming. Soos sy sê, like, so Shimmy haar gedraai en support het, Shimmy het vir ons almal gedoen en Melissa het ook vir my gedoen, Ek dink ons het almal dit vir mekaar gedoen in certain days when we just find each other daar by die tent and praat en moed en is nie altyd like heavy moed nie, is net om mekaar se spirits te lig, maak 'n joke, nee man, jy kan dit doen. Kom ons ran gou die lines, daai tipe ding. So yeah, everything about the experience was really fun. It was really fun and the support was there. Ons was familie on set en ons was familie
100%.
Yeah.
Whenever I think of you on set, I just see this person lying on the trampoline.
No man.
Dat is waar. Of op die couch. Nou vraag je, kan ik jouw zak wegschrijven, want ik ben hier.
Ik heb begin daar, hij is redelijk geniet. I was like, die is die huis.
Jij was één met die huis. Jij was die huis.
And then, of course, we got another cast member. We got another 2 cast members. Let's go to Cole first. Cole Wessels, everybody. Cole Wessels portrays the role of Jared. Cole, hello.
Hello, Uncle Vincent.
There we go. Finally.
There you go.
3 maanden die brand nou respect.
3.
Hi there, hello. So lovely to be here. Thank you for having me. Thank you very much.
Listen. You just brought so much life to the character, and I think it is in episode 2 where we see a bit of him. Yeah, it was episode 2.
Episode 2, yeah.
Episode 1.
Was it 1? Oh yes, that was the graduation. The
Yeah.
graduation. That's right.
And then after this, it's going to be a lot of fun with
Yeah.
your character, though, which is something really nice to look forward to, as everybody else is. But how was all of this for you? Because you were just so brilliant.
Oh, man, thank you so much. You guys as family. Again, we came to the set and it's just family, man. There's people that I've met for the first time, like Keenan met for the first time. Melissa also I've met before, but not really. So being able to get to know these people and to be in a house dat het regtig net gevoel soos 'n huis ook in die per like van where I come from. Soos hy typical, like you said, that house where everybody is. Jy weet maar al die vertrekke is jy maak maar die yskas op. Jy is comfy. and that is just in a nutshell, it was just family, man. To be able to, number one, I must say, so refreshing being in a space in especially film and TV, and you don't get this often, where majority of the people around you look like me. Like we are people of color. It is a family that is being held achter a camera, achter a makeup brush, achter catering. Van begin tot einde, het was my mense.
Yeah.
And that is something that you don't get very often. And it was a space that just felt held. And I mean, I think that was something that was brought up by everyone now through Shimmy. You read the text messages, the chats that we had coming to me. Choma, this is your character. You make this your character. She would not allow me to step onto set if I wasn't comfortable, if I wasn't clear about my vision. And just hats off to you, Shimmy, also for just ensuring that, man, and that stability to know I'm going to work today and I'm going to be held. And I'm going to be seen and I'm going to be listened to. And that is something that I cannot see it. This is the biggest gift that you could have gifted, I think, any of us, Shimmy.
Wow. Beautiful.
Thank you so much for that. It was just a phenomenal experience, and I can't wait to see you see this glam bot in a straight man.
Hy doekie dit af.
I see, I go up.
About cold vessels. I want to say something about cold vessels because I know he's coming up his arc. But I met him. He was my stage manager on a play that I did last year alongside Leanne van Rooyen, and that's where I met him. And I've never seen such dedication in a young person, ever, besides myself. But it's true. I'm a comedian, I'm sorry. But Cole, the way you are just so eager to be a better performer, that is what I look at as someone who wants to be better than what he was yesterday. And you truly do that because when you stepped into this character, you completely transformed. You guys have to keep watching and see what he does with his voice and how he changes his body, his physicality when he enters a space. It is quite remarkable. And I don't think a lot of actors, their craft gets highlighted like that because we don't see them in their personal lives. And because I do, I see the immaculate transformations when they do, including Keenan Harrison with Diego, when they do step onto screen. It is something I think we as a people and as a media have to do way more, is to really put a spotlight on actors and their craft because we don't see their tools. It's all inside of them. That to me is what each and every one of you so remarkable being on this journey with me, because I know it wasn't easy for you.
Listen, it was truly outstanding, and I agree. Because Cole, you are it's the name, and alongside everybody on this production, a name like Cole Wessels is definitely going to be on everybody's lip for many years to come. And your performance does speak volumes. It does speak volumes. But we also got one more person to introduce, and then I think we've spoken to everybody, and it is the person with the cap next to Shimmy there, and that is Keenan Harrison as well. And Keenan Harrison, of course, needs very little introduction because what show have you not been on? What film have you not been in? Now, I mean, as far as stalwart performers go, I mean, you the man. And Shimmy was talking about metamorphosis. I mean, you completely transformed.
Yeah.
He is very, very well-known face, everybody. How are you?
Firstly, thank you for having us. This is such a pleasure. I can't remember when last I've been on a panel or a desk with this magnitude. So thank you firstly for having us. You know what? I saw this project from the time Tristram and you guys got it going 6 years ago. So to see how it's evolved and the growth, characters were added, this world just grew, and it's something to be proud of, to be a part of. I can only say, I mean, when Shimmy came to me and they were like, okay, they have this idea, this character, I was like, okay, cool. Knowing Shimmy and her writing and the comedy style, we're going to have to go places. And it did, you know, so thank you. Thank
I know,
you,
he did. He dyed his hair, guys.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Ik wil praat ik nou uit.
Yeah.
Melissa, don't do that, girl. Don't do that.
Do it.
No, you can't. Je bent mijn hand opgesteekt.
Yes, Keenan?
No, I was just going to say, what a fun project. You know, like you want to have more experiences like this. You want to be on set with people like this and you want to continue. So hopefully you're putting it out there, season 2, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Let's hope audiences speak to the powers that be, you know. Because it's all in numbers.
It is.
So they get out people to watch it and get it supported. And yeah.
Listen, let me ask you this, because you, Keenan, you said this to me on set. Mel, you said this to me almost on an hourly basis. Cole just alluded to it as well as Franga, and I think I might have told you this as well. The ensemble and everybody that's in, I'm talking cast and crew, I'm talking the whole 60, 80, 50, 20, however many people flooded that specific address on a day. Emil Smith, there's one thing, and he portrays, but there's one thing I will remember. He kept saying to me, he said to me, Dougal, you're very lucky. Other sets are not like this. This is where you want to be.
Yo.
Sure.
And all of you have been saying that now. When we had the picture app that Monday, do you guys know the Wednesday, Thursday I was sick? No, van verlangen.
Verlangen, siek man, verlangen.
It was something that just switched off, because there I was Monday to Friday. We were there almost every day. Some of us, like Mel, literally every day. I think you were 2 days off out of it. I had 4 days maybe off or whatever. But you were there the whole time, and all of a sudden it was just done. And I literally, it was like something, because we just, you know what I mean? It was just, it was unreal. And then I got a voice note from Iodia Samson, who plays Bets in this, who said to me, "Sy gat in 'n dinges in man, like in 'n depro." And I was like, what? Sy gat in 'n depro. And then the message would just die, and then she was like, "As ek weer het ek gesê van die depro. Okay, ek maak kos, bye." And that was just but we obviously had absolutely amazing things. We laughed like we haven't laughed. Like, I mean, that whole thing, and you do it so well, and your character started doing it well as well, Melissa. We're like, "Hi, my and Vijay, my father." Maar jy's 'n wonderlike mens. Like, you know how many times we did that, and it was just absolutely fantastic. And obviously the people behind the scenes as well, everybody in in costume, wardrobe, makeup, like just the whole gedoente, everything was cool. But I want you to think of like a moment that was just. A moment that stands out for you, a moment that wasn't captured on film, something that you experienced on the set. Shimmy, you had thousands of those moments.
Because this was your... Just want to finish. Can I just say, like, I think, like you mentioning now with the sort of combination and the chemistry of people, I think Shimmy it's a testament to Shimmy's eye and her sort of judge of character, because she handpicked everybody.
Yes.
She knew exactly who could do what and function at like 100% in that department, you know? And you could leave people to their talents and their devices, you know? People, we could trust each other to do the work and come to work and do the thing. So well done to Shimmy for I mean, the entire team is, you know, it's not easy to put a team together, production team. You know, it comes with problems on set daily. So and you need people with the right temperament and attitude.
Were there problems?
Otherwise,
it was happy days. It was a festival. There were no problems. I don't know about anything.
So well done to Shimmy for, because it's not easy.
Waar wat jy sê, Keenan? Waar wat jy sê?
Team of this.
No, 100% it is. Shimmy, but I mean, when you think about it that way, there were thousands of things that just stood out for you. I mean, the impact of this is absolutely huge. Did you even, let's start off there, did you even suspect the impact would be this positive?
I did because I knew I had a very good story. I didn't know it'd be on Showmax. That I didn't know. You know, but I did know that it would. I did know that it would at least get people to notice it and to at least talk about it. But it being on Showmax and this, no. But I don't want to be disingenuous. I'm a believer, and because I bring my higher power into everything that I do, I also walk in faith. And this story started in the name of the higher power. God's been with me from day one. So even though there was a waiting period, we as a team had to wait because they held on to it for a little bit. It was all about faith. It will be in due time. So yes and no. But I'm riding the wave, and it's pretty awesome.
And long may this wave continue.
Definitely.
Listen, there's some comments there quickly. There might be a question or two. We just want to go through those quickly.
Yeah.
Hopefully there's one.
Mark.
Mark Saul says, so proud of you. Do a pub to tune into the show, to getting to see the rest of the cast in action. Listen, you got to do that, Mark. They are, it's brilliant. Somebody says going to watch episode 4 after this show. Can't wait. Yeah.
You better watch.
To do that.
Me too. I'm gonna watch it for the second time today.
Yeah?
Same.
Yes. Shady van der
I
Wes
watch
says
my own
it.
show over and over because episode 4, if for the listeners, even though I'm part of the editing and I choose a lot of the music, I do have my hand in a lot, especially when music has to be underneath these guys. I've got to make sure they look good and they seem funny. And so, so I'm in there with Dougal sound, specific sound around him. Just now, I'm like, Dougal is soos die. Geef vir hom 'n musiek. Didn't. And if you can match an actor's physicality musically, man.
Exactly.
Man.
That looks good.
Klap also precies, né?
Ja, precies.
High five. I don't need people.
And then,
high five
Was there
myself.
any other comments still?
yeah, there was a comment who said it was absolutely from Shady van der Wes who said that it was absolutely brilliantly, it was funny and can't wait for the, and I'm enjoying it so far, and it's so relatable. Absolutely, love what I've seen so far. So thank you for that. That is a very.
Thank you, Worcester. Thank you, Bredasdorp. Big up Bredasdorp people. Frustrum.
Bredasdorp, there we go. Dougal.
Capital.
Bredasdorp.
Capital.
What does he say?
Capital.
Capital.
Bredasdorp is capital. I don't know. It's like a hashtag that's fallen.
What's the sign?
Dat is een B. Dat is een B, Mosman. Dat is een klein B. Die klein B.
Oh, a klein B.
Klein B,
Dat is een boepie.
It's a boopie.
It's a klein B op een TV.
Ja.
Klein B op het. Listen, Franca, who was your favorite, your mother or your father?
Oh, Jenne.
Franca, wacht.
Franca, laat ons horen, Franca.
Elkeen hulle moments gehad, you know.
Na alles wat ek jou
Hulle het elkeen hulle moments gehad. Maar as ek moet kies, dan moet ek my ma kies.
Jody!
Gerald Pricey.
Gerald Pricey. Regtig. Ek moet my ma kies.
Halleluja.
Dat
is wat DJ.
Listen,
Maar ik kan het recht. Sorry, Vannie.
Mel, did you now give us something again behind?
Ik zet die weg in, Vincent.
That's it.
Ik zet die weg.
Shimmy, that just means that we need season 2, definitely.
Yeah, man, I'm down for that. But can I ask, can we turn the tables for a second? To your co-presenter, Dougal, not to you. Rhoda, Miss Rhoda. So, how did you guys feel knowing Dougal and knowing him for quite some time?
Yeah.
How did it make you guys feel seeing someone you know perform in something you never thought you might see him do? How is that for you guys? What was that experience like for you as his friend, as his colleague?
Please give us your thoughts.
So for me,
take a moment.
personally, and I don't want to get tearful, I mean, he's gone through so much. This man here, I mean, being a single dad, having to raise his 2 kids, and I've known the struggles he's been going through. And as I said, I don't want to get emotional for the past 5 years. And oh my word, when he basically said he's going to be doing the show, and he was hush-hush about it because obviously it was low profile, couldn't talk about it, we couldn't even talk about it. And we just left him to his space and to him being him and just being there for him and saying, you know, go for this, Dougal, you've got this. We believed in him. And oh my word, that's why we were like, Dougal, we need to watch the first show with you. Get the champagne out, get the drinks out, and we made it a movie night after the show to go and actually watch this. I was so emotional. It was the best thing ever. And I feel super, super, super proud of him because exactly where he's come from, what he's been going through, the struggles. And actually just seeing him in his element. That was Dougal in his element. Vincent was Dougal. As like you said there, Shimmy, if ever you wanted a character similar to what you're seeing there's Dougal, because Dougal sometimes has those eyebrows that looks like, you know, like you're down day to day. And then he's got his up days, you know, where he's looking all, and his character, his face was exactly very much Dougal, because being friends with him for this time as well, I know when he walks into the studio, I can see, oh, Dougal had a hectic day today. Oh, Dougal's, you know, in a good mood today. Oh, something good happened. That character was very much, Shimmy, well done. You really hit the nail on the head, getting the character at the end of the day. So yeah, very proud of him. I think everybody here, I mean, everybody just comment in WhatsApp. We went ballistic. Look, if ever there was probably people that sending out messages to watch Showmax. Even paying, I'm even at the point where I'm saying, people, I'll pay for the month just to watch the show. Please, 13 episodes, go for it.
That's me too.
Exactly. I'll pay for it. And this is what I've been doing, like Showmax. Mince Jou Hare, mense, Mince Jou Hare. I am that person, and you know what? Because of this man, definitely. So I'm super proud. And it's just all your characters. Oh my word. You guys,
I think we got to come back towards the end and we got to do a wrap up. I mean, I know we're at episode 4 now.
Exactly.
I'd like for us to come back towards episode 12.
Most definitely.
Before we end into episode 13, which would be around about August. That'd be wonderful for us, I think, to come, because by that time you would have seen how he has art as a character and as an actor. There's way more to come from.
I had brilliant teachers and acting coaches. And
right.
And there they are.
So there they are. Oh, it was beautiful.
I went through the...
All I can say, sorry, Dougal, all I can say, I've watched today's episode, the 4th one. And oh my word, guys, you need to go and watch it because it's really good. I felt so for Melissa, and I felt for Vincent as well, because I really just wanted everything to work out for the 2 of them. So you need to go watch the show, because I felt like doing arrangements in a lounge and in the man cave. So you need to go watch this.
Very good. Very, very good.
From action, I called him today. It's his episode. And I called him today and I said, Tristram, even though I'm in the edit, when I watched it, it was like the first time seeing it again. And, you know, just for me, the greatest joy I get is to hear you say that. I think that's the greatest reward I can get. No amount of awards that I've received. This that you've just said is what Tristram and I was working towards, was getting into that little tiny space behind your heart.
Exactly.
You know, and Tristram wrote this episode so immaculate. It had beautiful balance with funny and heart, and you were sad and then you were up again.
Exactly.
And I think that if you want to take this episode, I will take. This is an episode you can take and you can just do a workshop on it, because from the writing, he hit every emotion. The funny, the oh no, and then the scary with the hair and the Tristram. Just please, guys.
Oh yeah.
It was outstanding. Truly it was.
Well done.
I must tell you guys this, it's a bit off point. So last week, I was at work, a place where I work at night, and you know, giving away cars and stuff as you do. And this woman.
By the way.
I can't tell you where, but it's not like you know, it was a. Anyway, and this person came up to me and said to me and spoke to me like they know me. And you know, like you're at work, so you're like, hey, how's it going? You're all friendly. And she goes, Virgil, ik wil het voor jou gezegd, Virgil, Jane was. And I was like, what? And now I'm like.
Virgil, they Virgil.
But I'm taking this like Virgil. I'm like, are you talking about somebody? Because there is a Virgil in the vicinity. Maar ek is nie Virgil. So, and she wants to, and Virgil, and then when she leaves, she says, oh, and your vrou Frieda is fabulous, and then only, so the whole time there's this face, what? And then your Frieda is fabulous, and then I go, I got you. I felt like such an idiot. Yeah, I felt a bit idiot. That's not me, it's her calling me Virgil.
You see that face? There's that face.
Virgil.
Ek het regtig met Vincent jammer gekry vandag toe ek.
Nee, ek het ook, né? It's just that I couldn't see the couches in the lounge. That was the only problem I had. The colors of those couches, and I was like, are we gonna recover those? Are we gonna do them over, or just leave it like it in the lounge? It was, it was just mind-boggling to me. How are we gonna work this out for Vincent?
Yeah.
I'm so looking forward to next week Monday.
Listen, let's final thoughts here, Tristram.
Oh, no, I just want to add to what Shimmy said. Is like this doesn't it's not created in a vacuum. It's all of this is teamwork from the start to the end. There's so much that goes in, and I know how long Shimmy has been carrying the story also, and like part of Frieda's journey is also Shimmy's journey as well, because that's what life does. It throws all these little obstacles in your way, and you have to stay focused. And I think that's also part of the message that Mince Jou Hare wants to convey to the world. So you have to stay focused. You've got your responsibilities, but don't let go of your dreams.
Now, obviously, that is something we're going to capture. We're going to quote that. Ons gaat hom op 'n kaartjie skryf. That's a quote. Gonna get the tattoo.
I need you to copyright that right now.
When you now watch these episodes,
as responsibility, big thing. As for your responsibility, don't give up dreams. I know so about the fact that I can post up Instagram and I say,
Look forward.
Yeah, look away.
When you've written, and Shimmy was 100% when she said, and listen, and all the episodes are outstanding. Let's be very clear. But like when she says, like today's episode, she was using that as an example, saying it's just hitting.
Today was for me.
Yeah, was hitting all the notes and stuff. I mean, you obviously.
But next week.
Now I'm excited.
And this is the question. Now, you've obviously, you've written stuff. You should be back and forth. You come up with ideas. You put it down. When you saw it today on screen, that's also the first time you see it.
Me or Tristan?
No, Tristan.
Tristan.
Oh, yes,
Tristan.
yes. The first
So how
time
does
I
it
see
make you feel when you see it? You're like,
It's surreal. Because you're wearing two hats, and sometimes you go, maybe not like that, but then you go, oh goodness, that's funny. It's like, where did that come from? It surprises you sometimes.
Yeah.
And the one thing that I enjoy is watching the actors perform, because the actors bring so much through direction and through their talent and through the experience as well. Because there are certain things that you just can't write. There are certain elements that an actor brings to a script that's just pure magic, and it's lovely just to see that, to be witness to all of that as well.
No, it is. Listen, what Keenan was saying earlier, like, when Shimmy handpicked everybody, but when you look at that whole cast and the whole ensemble and actors we haven't, that I know that is still coming, who's like super big names within in the acting world, really. I mean, there's just phenomenal performances. Like every performance is just, Yo, I don't know how many awards you're going to get. Lots.
We're gonna get a lot.
You're gonna get a lot. I'm putting it out there, man.
We're putting it out there. Any loss? Or we're gonna do the last little thoughts?
Yeah.
Loss.
Franca Cole.
Ik wou nou net iets gesê.
Please.
Daar sy.
Ek het I was speaking to my brother in the week. En dit ons al gesels oor die show and I was like, you know, my ouma het ook vir my boodskap gestuur deur my auntie om te sê sy's so bly vir my en al daai. Want sy sê is 'n konsert. Sy wag nou toe ek gaan studeer, sy wag om my te sien in 'n konsert. So sy wil ook sien in 'n konsert. So sy is so bly. En ek en my broer gesels nou en toe praat ons van die oompie karakter. Want ek verduidelik nou vir hom. Ek sê vir hom, onthou jy vir daai oom? Die oom se naam is Oom Jwaar wat ons van ons huis onthou wat soos oompie was. En toe sê hy, hoe meen jy nou? En dan was ek, daai oom wat altyd daar in die omtes is man, my auntie het altyd vir my bord kos gehou. Ons het nooit geweet waar bly jy nie. Ons sit en eet Sondag kos, hier kom hy, sit maar saam, type of thing, you know. And it was just amazing to chat to him about that. Like all of the characters are so, like people say, relatable. Hulle is in ons families, hulle is in ons gemeenskap. So yeah. I love that. I loved Oompie today, just coming in there at the end also. Like, as jy jou huisie, maar jy is hier in die nag, is 9 uur, maar jy is nou nog nie so.
That was, and you know what? We must just to Gershwin Mears, Emil Smith, Leanne van Rooy, everybody, Bianca Flanders, everybody.
Everyone.
But let me just say as well, Gershwin Mears, who portrays Oompie, what an amazing and a beautiful soul. Wow.
What a gem.
Wow.
Yeah.
So van die aarde.
And I want to say something else, guys. Melissa, Gershwin, they were on other television shows as well. So we were sharing them on another show that they are also contracted to for 12 hours.
Oh, wow.
So I need your viewers to understand when I say we have to shine a spotlight on actors.
Oh, most definitely.
To come from an, and it was a drama show that they were filming. To come from a heavy show, and then you got to run into comedy. Do you understand what has to happen emotionally and psychologically in someone's brain to split themselves up like that? And that is why these guys are so special to me, because I understood what they've put on the line mentally and physically and spiritually to bring the story to you guys.
Wow.
And again, Gershwin is just phenomenal. He just ate that character up, you know?
Yeah.
And then and everybody that is still coming, this is going to be brilliant. I mean, Cole is going to be a favorite, and I'm still appreciative that I asked Jodie this, and she chose a mother. I'm asking you the same question. Out of all the grown-ups, you can't choose your mom.
Okay, so mag ons sê gou weer die vraag, maar I choose between Vincent and Frieda of my mom?
No, between Vincent and everybody else, but not your mother.
Okay,
and if you say Bertie,
definitely Vincent. Auntie Frieda is altyd op 'n skof met my.
Thank you very much. Good night.
Love Mel on set, beautiful, love girl. Maar Jared het Frieda niks gelyk.
Ek het gedog, niemand Jay lyk vir my skelm gelyk Jared. Jared is maar iemand Jared. Hy pretend en hy wil my kyk. Dis met my kind, so ek moet seker maak dat die kind gefokus bly. Dit was my net so. Maar ek verstaan.
Ek is bang vir Vincent. Ek is bang vir Vincent. Hands down.
Hands down, Vincent.
Het jy veel moeilijk gemaakt?
Susan, maybe. Ma, respect. You earn my respect, I think.
Earn your whoa. This is almost a victory that I don't want. Earn your respect. Ek voel nou so of ek my suster gesoen het hierso. Dis
respect.
You are, listen, Cole, you are just, wow, what can I say? What can I say? Absolutely wow. You Franke, wow. Ek was, and honestly, Shimmy, het kom weer terug na jou toe. Like,
definitely.
honestly, man, thank you.
Thank you.
You know what's fun in life? if you want to get a real final thought from me,
yes,
the very thing that scares you is the very thing that you should do.
Oh, wow.
Oh, you're writing.
Well, everybody write it down.
That we're writing down.
It's going to be the
And
tattoo.
so when it came to having to pick some of these actors and really put the ensemble cast, because comedy cannot work in perfection. Comedy isn't perfect because our lives is complex. And so when you put people together who don't know each other at all, right, who might never socially be together in a social environment, but you put them together and you give them stuff to do and say, and then they've got to kind of like meet each other, and you look at how that interaction happens. And I think for Tristram and I both, it's something we love to do, is to really hang out with the actors aside from work, because when you just talk to them in a social setting, they are disarmed, and so they are much more authentic. And so Tristram and I would literally watch them and go, okay, great, I see what he did. Yeah, then we would go back to the drawing board and try to tailor the character as close to the actor as possible, because we wanted to create characters with authenticness. Nobody, you couldn't put anything on. Die kleerlinge gaat jou kry. You cannot fake it in front of us.
You cannot fake it.
They can't.
You cannot
You know
fake
how
it.
we watch TV? We watch TV like this.
Yeah, exactly. Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Let's try with the TV.
And so every time when Tristram and I would write, again, we had to think of our actors, and then we had to think of the responses our viewers would have once they would see our actors. And I think that for both of Tristram and I was extremely refreshing as writers to work like that. That's why the show is a success, because it is a collaboration. I cannot do this by myself. I need them, and they needed my words.
Listen here. Mel, Keenan, I don't want to, who wants to follow that now for final thoughts? Which one of you want to go first?
Ik dacht, zo met dat nou toegemaakt. Okay, final words is obviously thank you for the support, everyone watching. Thank you so much. I want to thank Dougal. You were an incredible husband to play with. Thank you so much.
Only because you were the best
your
wife.
kind heart. En ek het regtig iets geleer van elke een van julle op daai stel. So baie dankie for holding space. Thank you for being such fun people to work with. Thank you to Tristram and Shimmy for writing such incredible scripts. And thank you for believing in us and seeing us. And I'm grateful that I can be part of something that's changing the game. Big shout out to Penguin Films and big shout out to each person on set.
Oh yeah, Roberta, David Isaacs,
dankie.
Sterling.
Baie dankie aan almal. So Shimmy said it's a collaboration, and yeah, we're changing the game, and I'm grateful to be part of it. Shout out, thank you. That's all what ek wil sê.
Keenan?
Listen, what else is there to say? But this has been fun. I choose myself. Diego always chooses himself. Always choose yourself. That's my part.
I love that.
And I thank you.
Everybody's hitting. Other than that, toodles noodles.
Toodles.
Listen, guys, thank you so much. Thank you so much for coming on and just spending a bit of time. I know we kept you a little bit extra than we initially said, but we were just having fun. But I think
we loved it.
I think we're most definitely going to do that with everybody once everything is there. We're just going to try and get everybody on, and we do like a whole thing with everybody, because
can we get into studio maybe?
That would be brilliant. Yeah.
Make it happen. Make it happen.
Who's going to bring snacks? Now, let's talk about this now. Who's bringing snacks?
Ek het 'n kombers.
Okay.
Wie bring snacks?
As koud mos man.
As koud ja.
Ek weet nie van my kant dra nie.
Spanpoging.
En jy kussings.
Somebody needs to bring snacks. I'm just over his snacks, alsjeblieft, en bier.
En die bier. Yes, like you drink a lot on it.
No, this is it. You just heard it's an authentic show. We drink beer, yes. It's an authentic show. But listen here, there's... Thank you so much. Thank you so much to all of you for coming on and just sharing amazing insights as well, because it is so wonderful for people to hear that. And I mean, of course, there's so many characters that are still coming, and obviously we don't want to say their names yet, but it's just absolutely wonderful performers who are coming on, and every week the bar just gets raised and raised and raised, and this is truly a show that is gonna, as Melissa said, that is gonna change the landscape.
Almost definitely.
And it is so evident, so true what Shimmy said, that you are part of this because there's a reason for this, and this is just wonderful. And I must say, I am so humbled. This has been the highlight of my life, and I've had many highlights, and I've had many highlights, but this has been an extraordinary highlight.
Yes,
it really is.
Oh, honey, this is the highlight that's gonna live forever because it's permanent now.
It's out. It's permanent.
Highlight. She asked me the other day, name 3. What is the thing you asked me to do? And then I said, blow, wash, and dry, and I was wrong. What was the thing you asked me?
Funny. Oh, with the rapid question file.
Yeah. Okay, ask them. Ask Tristram.
The different hair treatments, Rhoda. Ek het vir hom gesê, noem verskillende haar. Just at least give me 3. Hy het gegaan was, blou. Dit is nie 'n treatment wat nie. Was, blou. En dat jy stop.
En dry. En rol.
En dry.
Ek kan nou 'n bietjie daai te Swiss rolls.
But I wanted to say afveer because ek veer af.
That was so funny. Maar Rhoda, hier mag ek vir hair mask treatments.
Nog nooit nie.
Wash.
Maar jy kan mos nie naas gaan niks staan nie, man.
Wash. But listen, guys, thank you so much for your time. Thanks for coming on. Thank you. Listen, and the world and South Africa and all the viewers, they thank you for just creating this immense story and just bringing this kind of joy and everybody.
Yes, we do.
We need it.
Thank you. Thank you for being the light. Tristram, Shimmy, you guys keep creating the magic that you do.
Oh, yeah.
The phenomenal talent that you have, of course, is just brilliant. And then you have the amazing talented people like Melissa de Vries, Mel, who portrays Frieda, the most beautiful wife in TV land, and is so appreciated by a TV husband. You have Keenan Addison, the amazing Frank Kirby, and Cole Vessels. Your talents are a true blessing. And it's a reflection of the beauty we all have. So thank you very much for your time as well. Baie dankie julle.
Baie dankie.
Baie dankie vir julle. Thank you, Rhonda. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Rhoda. Thank you, Dougal. Thank you, Dougal. Love you guys.
Love you too.
Thank you
so much.
We'll talk soon, everybody.
Definitely. Don't forget, share.
Tristram.
Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe.
And they,
I am Melissa de Vries on.
What is that? That's like.
Love you guys.
What was the video?
Like and subscribe.
No, Dougal.
Wat is dat? Dougal?
I've got arthritis 5.
I like it as a claw.
It's a claw, yeah.
It's a claw. Oh, do you guys know what this is? March. I know that.
What is it?
Guys,
sign language, marching.
Sign language.
Take 5 minutes. And we still saying bye.
I've seen it on the news. And one of the guys who watches all the time, Jabbar, he's a interpreter. Yeah, he does it on TV, and he did that when they had a riot, a march. Protest.
He keeps on using it.
That's Dougal's.
Yeah, no, not a dance. No, a protest.
That being said, ons gaat nou march.
That's ons gaan nou march.
That is different to spat.
Dougal, ons gaan nou march.
Yeah. Jelle gaan nou march. It's all spat. Thanks, guys. Thanks for coming. I tell you what.
Bye.
Thanks, everybody.
Thanks, everyone.
Wow.
Dougal, that was fun.
It was fun. But we're definitely going to get them all back, which is...
definitely. You know what,
as
guys?
Shimmy suggested.
Definitely
Going to have to get everybody back.
Showmax, go and watch it. Even if you just pay for this month, guys, it's not that much.
Yeah.
Go and watch the show.
Subscribe proper.
As Dougal, at the end of it is, like I said, this is what we're needing right now. You know, it's been after the elections, it's just been politics. We actually need a bit of laughter in our lives because there's a lot of dramas, there's a lot of serious dramas and shows, But you know what? This one really hits home because it just makes you laugh and look forward to the Monday. I look forward to a Monday now just to get a good laugh in the evening.
Listen, and it really is this. It really is this. This is, and this must be said, and this is my viewpoint. This is a wonderful story that was created, and it really celebrates women. And as a society, we got to do a lot more for women. Whatever we've done, we got to better it. And as men, we got to do better than we have done. But this celebrates a tenacity, a beauty of love.
There we go. Well said.
And the story represents people of color, but because it is such a true story, there's no color to speak of. Because it talks about one solid thing. It talks about dreams, love, respect, which is essential for all humans.
Wow.
This is what this story is about.
Beautiful.
Melissa wasn't joking when she said this is changing. This is changing the landscape of TV. This story that Shimmy's been walking around, and like she said, it's a tribute. This is more than a tribute.
It is.
This is something that she's written in the heavens that we can all see, and the opportunity is there to see it now.
Go and watch it.
And then you have the amazing, talented people who work on this.
Exactly.
And look, let's be honest. These are highly skilled, trained people with years of experience that's on this thing.
Yeah.
I don't have the equivalent, but they help me.
So there you go.
There we go. Yeah.
Guys,
I said it.
go and watch
Beautiful
the show.
Story.
You know what? We definitely need to get back on this again, Dougal.
Yeah.
We need to relook at it and actually get everybody back again. And you know what? Even if we touch again on this and just have a good chat again, we definitely need to review this again.
Yeah.
But you know what? Guys, go watch your show. Showmax. Mince Jou Hare. Come on, we need to get it out there for everyone.
And thank you very much to everybody who joined us for this evening. I know we've gone a little over the time than we would normally do, but thank you very much for just bearing with us. But thank you, because I know there were so many other people who would have loved to come in, but of course people are still on set.
Exactly.
And everybody is working, so but we definitely got to get everybody on. You don't have to worry about that. But thank you very much for watching, and yeah, enjoy Mince Jou Hare. It was just stunning highlight indeed. Thanks, Rhoda.
Thank you, Dougal. Yeah, I think next week is a holiday. Am I correct?
The 7th is it next week?
Is it next week?
So we see you in 2 weeks.
See you in 2 weeks. So
full of good news.
Very good news. Don't forget, watch the show. See you, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Bye.